to Real Estate Raw and Uncut, episode 39. I'm Byron Lazine. Tim Bray, as always. If you are a real estate agent, buyer, seller, lender, attorney, interested in real estate, this is where you want to come. Every single Friday we bring you a new show on Facebook or on YouTube, wherever you want to follow it. We appreciate you guys checking in. We want to see more comments, interact. If you're an agent, this one is definitely one you want to drop your input in on the comment box, whether you're watching on YouTube or Facebook. What are we going to talk about? What are we going to have? We got the meerkat.
It's the first time I've ever seen notes.
We don't have notes, but we've got some notes. You're right. It's raw and uncut, but we wanted a couple of stats to read, and I'm not the brightest guy, so I'm not going to be able to remember them. So I wrote them down. And
what are we doing here?
So we're going to talk about what it takes to be a real estate agent. A little bit about that lifestyle that goes into being an agent. What does it take, Mr. Tim Bray?
Jeez.
Mr. BS in real estate and urban economics.
First of all, I think you have to be completely blind going in, because if you knew what you were getting into prior to that, you probably wouldn't get into the industry.
You got to have big,
Cajones,
round, juicy stomach. You got to have a big stomach. You got to be able to stomach some of the stress and objections that you're going to get.
What do the stats say? So we're looking at Realtors.
So I was going to say something else there. In the stomach.
I never know what you're going to say. But to be, I was very surprised to hear some of these statistics.
Yeah, let's go into some doom and gloom about the industry, right? So the suicide rate for realtors is 1.38 times the national level.
That's huge.
1.38 times the national level for a real estate agent compared to the national average.
Okay. So as a realtor, you're going to get into the industry. You think you're going to make big bucks, okay? Because that's what realtors do.
Cake, bread.
You're just going to go in. You see people put these signs in front of these big houses,
Benjis,
and they get these huge commissions,
right?
Okay, then you get into the industry and you realize that it takes a little bit more than that. And if you get lucky to do one or two of those, that's exactly what it was, luck. Yeah. Because this is a lot of hard work. So,
well, how many we've thrown this stat out before? How many agents fail before they reach year 4?
75%.
Yeah, so, and I think it's 80. Tom Ferry keeps going to 80% right now. Yeah.
So you get in, you realize this is work, and this isn't just cakewalk.
Yeah.
And it's a downward spiral. Right. So now all of a sudden you're out there and you're trying to find deals. You're stressed. You're trying to make this thing work. You've invested some money. You've invested some time, and you realize that, oh my gosh, I'm in the toilet bowl and somebody's flushed it, and it's going around and around. Eventually, I'm going to end up. So what are you in the septic system?
What are you going to turn? And then that inspection's not going to turn out good. Their septic inspection.
That's correct.
So what do you turn to when you're stressed? Some people.
Alcohol.
Right.
Drugs.
How many drinks you had this morning?
This morning, I woke up really early, and I had a glass of water the first.
Well, if you've been up for 7 hours, you can start drinking now, even though it's 9 a.m.
5 o'clock somewhere.
But no, so that the rate of
abuse is huge.
Yeah, alcoholism in this country is 4 to 7%, the average person.
But for a realtor,
it's 9.2% of real estate agents. And that may be low
because that was tied in with the financial industry as well, and I think they're probably a little tamer than.
I don't know.
Pat Kenny. Not saying, buddy.
PK in the house. Can't be beating up my boy Pat like that.
I'm not. I just think he's an influencer, and he's influenced our behavior to help prop up the 9%.
You saying he's got a whiskey problem?
You must know that he drinks whiskey.
How about the divorce rate for real estate agents?
It's huge in comparison.
It's a full percent higher than the national average. A full percent. Well, think about it. If you're an agent and you're going to be a successful agent, when are you... You got to get up massively early because your phone's not ringing. You got to do your work before 9 a.m.
Stay up late.
You got to stay up late, and you got to work that time when people are meeting with their family, going to soccer games, you got 3 kids, you know the struggle better than I do, but that time frame of 3 o'clock to 8, 9, 10 o'clock when people are out of work.
I'm fairly lucky that my clients will typically work around my schedule.
Yeah, you've been good about having a nice work-life balance and being there for the family, but it's really tough. And if you don't, we're fortunate to have a great team behind us. If you don't have a team, you've got to be there for your kids, right? And how do you balance bringing food to the table, your career, and then being at the soccer game?
It's tough. Now, as we go on,
Well, she shouldn't be at the soccer game anyways. Get your kids in football, but that's a side note. Go ahead.
that's complete bullshit. Let's just move on this one. The next one I think is really huge because a lot of people feel that when you go out and you get a degree, that you're entitled to something.
Right.
Okay, I don't care what it is. So if you specialize and you're an attorney or if you're a doctor or if you're an engineer, okay, you're specialized, you're in a field. But just because you go out and get I'm not trying to prime your pump at all because I know where you stand on this. But if you just go out and get a degree and then you get into the real estate industry and you think that you're entitled to the average person that has a degree salary or wage, which is $1,200. Think again.
$1,200 a week.
$1,200 a week
is what the average 4-year degree in this country
will
is
earn
getting.
you.
Right.
But you're not. When you get into this industry, you wipe the slate clean.
Yeah.
Okay. Now you're only getting $600.
The average real estate agent with a degree is making $600
a week.
A week. Yeah.
Okay, that's an issue. But what it does to me is tells me that it doesn't matter. It's a level playing field, and you got to get in here. You got to master your craft, and you have to work your tail off, and you have to add value to people.
Well, I think in business in this country, it doesn't matter at all if you have a degree, if you're an entrepreneur.
Generalized.
Right.
Degree.
I mean, you're out there. And you're right, a generalized degree. I mean, if you're going to open up a medical practice,
degree,
you need that
your
degree.
first job.
Right. But if you're out there and you're in business, it doesn't matter. It's going to matter. Do you treat your profession like a business?
How are your social skills?
How are your social skills, and what are you putting into it? Because that's where you're going to get out. Some of these stats that we drew were from the Miracle Morning for Real Estate Agents, that book. If you are an agent watching this, check that book out because it really goes into depth about how you need to improve yourself first, take care of your structure, take care of your day to run a business, not just be an agent running around chasing your tail.
I'm going to call a spade on this. I know I'm not supposed to use that terminology, but
really,
I think you're looking at this from a totally wrong perspective. I think in order to be a great agent in this country, you need to be an alcoholic. You need to be suicidal. You need to be fat.
Fat, stupid, and drunk.
Stupid, and you got to get a degree.
Yeah.
That is the recipe to be a really good agent.
I don't think so.
No?
Read Miracle Morning. If you're a new agent, or if you're a 20-year vet.
Are you telling me I'm wrong?
Yeah, this guy's dead wrong. Don't listen to this guy. Read the Miracle Morning or listen to it like I did if you can't read like me. That book can change your life. It's a game changer. It's gonna.
A lot of pictures in that book.
I don't know. The visual or the audio book's tough to get the pictures, but that's a good one. You want to treat it like a business. Be in control of your day. Start your day with purpose, right?
Absolutely.
Don't be.
Happy Memorial Day today, by the way.
Yeah, happy Memorial Day.
Coming right up.
Absolutely. Don't be fat. I'm trying not to be fat. Don't be stupid.
Stop
don't be drunk.
McDonald's.
If you can help those things. All right, guys. Every single Friday, catch us. Have a great, safe Memorial Day. Catch us next week. Raw and Uncut. Drop us some comments in Facebook or YouTube, wherever you're watching this.
Peace.
Take care. God bless America.